Your emotional health is just so freaking important. You guys have no idea. And so like that's kind of the purpose of today's video, was to really just like talk to you guys about that and let you guys know that there are gonna be like tests, you know, like where people just like test your patience, test how strong you are, and you just gotta push through. Remember, these are not all your friends, they're not all your best interests, and like trust me, like I've learned my lesson 1,001 times, and that's why I'm here to tell you guys.
This bitch gonna make me.
Hey guys, welcome back to another banging video. So in today's video, I'm doing another get ready with me. I feel like you guys like these, so if you do, make sure to comment down below so I keep doing more of them. But yeah, I'm getting ready to go to work right now. I literally just got out the shower, so I'm gonna do my hair with you guys, and my makeup also, because I love to go to work with my hair and makeup done. It just makes me feel better. And as I get ready today to go to work, I just wanted to talk a little bit about your like mental or emotional state when working in retail or when working, you know, at this company. So I recently did a video where it was also a get ready with me. And in the video, I talked about balancing school and balancing work, and you know, how it can be hard sometimes because if something happened at school, you can't take that same emotion with you to work. Like, you have to let it go. You have to portray yourself different at work than you would at school, things like that. And so I got a few comments of girls that were like in my shoes back when I applied and I was in school. And like I had this one girl tell me like, oh, I'm taking AP classes and, you know, like advanced courses, and my parents want me to work. So I was thinking of Publix, and, you know, it just reminded me of myself, because I was also like in really like a lot of honor classes, and then I started working, and it does take a toll on you, especially like at a young age or if you've never worked before. So today I'm going to touch base more on like the emotional aspect, because the people you really deal with at work, like even me right now, I feel like I'm going through a rough patch at work because these people are not your best friend. Like, that is such a common misconception. I know you go to work and I know you make friends, and sometimes people are like, oh, I want to work so I can meet new people. And yes, those are things that come with its territory. You will meet new people, you will make friends, you will come across great conversation. But nevertheless, like, these people are not all made to like you. They're not all made to have your best interest at heart. And like, that hits people a lot of times when it's too late. Like, by the time you've already said all your business and like really like put yourself out there. And so I just want to kind of like touch base on that, because I've experienced that, I've gone through that, and honestly right now I feel like I'm going through that, and it's just like hurtful, and it doesn't motivate you to want to go to work. So I know it can like suck. And so here on my channel, we keep it real, you know. So I'm gonna talk to you guys about that, and hopefully guide you guys to the best of my ability and open up. So without further ado, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get into it. Sorry, I was like super thirsty. Anyways, I'm gonna just start a little bit by doing my hair. So maybe I'll title this video doing my hair, or do my hair with me for work or something like that. I feel like I never really do my hair on camera with you guys. Like, I always just do my makeup and stuff, so we'll see. I'm just putting like a leave-on treatment for dry and damaged hair. It's this little bottle here. It's awesome and it smells really good. So but yeah, so let me go ahead and start off by saying that not everyone here is your friend, and as long as you stay focused, you're not gonna have as many problems. One of my biggest things right now, honestly, like, me and my manager are just not seeing eye to eye on certain things, and it makes me sad. So basically last week I was at my brother's baseball tournament. If you guys follow me like on Instagram, you might have seen it. I was in Atlanta, Georgia, and I was having a great time. I usually work on Wednesdays, and I was scheduled to work on a Wednesday, and basically his tournament got extended, and it was a really big deal. Like, it was like the World Series for his league, and he's a great player. And I never see his tournaments. I'm always busy working, and I had the whole week off except for that one Wednesday. And I never go because usually my dad brings his girlfriend, and like me and her don't really like get along too well. So I went up because I was like, okay, I have the days off and I'll be back by Wednesday, the day I work. Long story short, it started freaking raining in Georgia, and all the tournaments got postponed and delayed and stuff. And now, instead of coming back on Wednesday, they had told us we were gonna have to come back like on Thursday or Friday. So as soon as I found out, I messaged my manager and I'm like, hey, like, I won't be able to go because my brother's tournament got delayed. Like, I was completely honest, because when you call sick, obviously you got to call the day up. And I didn't want to call sick because that was not truthfully what was going on. Like, I was not sick. I was in a tournament, my brother's baseball tournament. And I wanted to let him know ahead of time so that if he could potentially find anyone to cover my shift, he wouldn't be like left alone to go to work. I was trying to be like considerate or whatever. So as soon as I found out, I messaged him. Georgia, from where I live, it's not close, so it's not like I can just, you know, come down here by myself. And I didn't drive there or get there by myself. Like, everything was through my brother. So there was no way really of me getting down here for that Wednesday shift. I had a 4-hour shift, and I didn't feel like it was that big of a deal. I come from a very small store. I'm like, they can manage without me. And I texted some of my other coworkers to see if they could cover my shift. And so I was just like doing all that, right? My manager like got all upset and was like, oh, that doesn't, you know, like count as really a sick day. Like, you know, if you're at a tournament, like that shouldn't be a reason to call out, like all this stuff. And so he basically got mad, and it's just like makes me sad to know that like, because I kept it honest, now like they didn't understand my point. And you know, he's like, oh, evaluations are coming up and all this stuff is going to affect your evaluation. And I'm just like, okay, like, great. Like, I'm going to lose my raise because I called out last week. And then the week prior to that, or 2 weeks prior to that, I had also called out sick because my mom had COVID. And so, like, he drags it out and stuff. And it sucks because when I had the opportunity to leave that store, I didn't leave primarily because of him. Because I was like, you know what? I think my manager likes me. And, like, I don't want to leave him, like, shorthanded if I transfer stores and this and that. So even though I wasn't happy ever really at my store, I didn't leave. I was very loyal. And so, like, to just see how, like, they're treating me right now, I'm not, like, super content. But you know, it is what it is. Like, that's what you get inside of a company. And so what I'm trying to relay to you guys is that you're not here. By the way, I love this stuff. This is like the Marc Anthony Strictly Curls hairline. Anything Marc Anthony curls, like the line Marc Anthony, but it's made, they have like, think of like a straight hairline and then a curly hairline. Anything that's curly hair, Marc Anthony, oh, that's my stuff. Not because he's a great singer or all that other stuff. It's genuinely because his stuff works really good in my hair. Like, really good. So, anyway. So, I guess what I'm really trying to... Oh, you see? Look. Is it gonna zoom in? No? No? Okay. No? What I'm trying to tell you guys is that your emotional state is gonna be tested, you know? It makes me sad. Like, I'm not happy. I feel like they're not understanding me. I feel like they're not being considerate and stuff like that, and it makes me sad going into my shift. And so, like, if you guys are in school or you know, you had a fight with your boyfriend or whatever, like, all these things are things that they don't care about, and like, you really just have to deal with it on your own. And so I just want to be clear when I talk and when I make these videos, because a lot of times I'm like, go, you know, I love this company, go Publix, whatever. And yes, it's a great company and all this stuff, but any company is not truthfully going to care for what you're going through at home or whatever you got going on. They just expect certain things from you. So I just don't want to only paint the great picture here on my channel. Like, I want to genuinely, you know, tell you guys what it is. Like, they do not you know? And a lot of times your coworkers will be the same ones to talk bad about you, you know? Like, here you are thinking this person has my back, and as soon as you leave, you know, especially if there's like a promotion on the table or a raise, they're gonna talk bad about you so that they look better, because that's how a lot of people are. And it's just so annoying, because I remember I had a coworker and she was like great and stuff, and I remember this other person was offering like a job, and I thought it was only for like one person, and she was so good. So I told her, I'm like, hey, like, you take the job, like, don't worry, like, I'm not gonna take it, whatever. And then I found out that actually like more than one person could apply. Like, if I wanted the job, I could, you know, go apply for it or whatever. But what I'm trying to say is that, like, I've never been like one of those hateful freaking coworkers. Like, you know, if there was a position open and I feel like, you know, dang, this person works really well, I'm not gonna just go and try to get it for me. Like, I'm not selfish. So it just sucks to see how, like, a lot of times there's no teamwork, and like, that's just the reality of it. Like, a company can be great, a place can be great, but if the crowd isn't super great, like, it's not gonna be, you know, the best place to be at. Obviously those are like personal choices, and the way I tell people to look at stuff, I'm like, I just go in there and get my stuff done and leave. But don't ever think for a second like this stuff is easy, and like, you know, definitely your attitude contributes to like all of this, like, immensely. But, you know, it's still gonna be what it is at the end of the day. So I just kind of want to open you guys' eyes, because, you know, it's better than a lot of jobs out there, but a job is still a job. And I know what it's like to be sad and depressed and deal with these things, and so I never want to like occult that, and like, all that stuff will be tested, you know, it really will be. And it's just what you gotta do. And so if I can just give you guys, like, I guess one piece of advice, it's just to keep going. Like, don't focus on the little things, because they will say anything to get on your nerves and stuff like that, and like, it's not even worth it, baby. It's not. So, you know, I don't want, it's easy to fall back into depression, and if you have anxiety and stuff like that, it's easy to fall into that when you're not having like support by your side. And so I don't want you guys to, like, you know, be shocked if you guys, oh, I'm getting all sad again and this and that. Like, I think that's where I'm at right now, honestly. Like, I just don't feel 100% happy at my store. And it's like, I've been feeling this way for so long, and it's like I try to just eat it up and just keep going, because I'm such a like keep going no matter what type of person. And it's like I've been going, and it's like it's just not getting better, and it just hurts me more every day. And it just sucks when you're going somewhere and you already like don't want to go. Like, you're already like, oh, shoot, like, I gotta go. I like to be happy to the places I'm going, like, oh yeah, I'm excited for work and this and that. Like, I've said it, and I feel like it's really like evident here on my channel that I enjoy working, and like, I'm all about this company and just all about pharmacy and stuff like that. And that's how I like to be. I like to be positive and happy and stuff. So now to like be like, oh, like, oh, it almost feels like a drag, because I feel like I'm just not being treated the way I should be. It just sucks, and it makes me want to reevaluate everything. And so it's hard. And so like, I just wanted to share that, because a lot of people just think like, you know, I have it so easy in this company, and like, that's why I sit here and make these videos, and that is definitely not the case scenario. I deal with my fair share of problems in this company as well, and I feel like I'm just going through one right now. And so I'm just trying to stay positive and like just show up and do what I need to do and go home, which is what I've been doing for the last year. Like, I really don't entertain this, you know, the BS anymore, especially if you're like in a specialty department like pharmacy or stuff like that. Like, you don't have time to entertain the BS. A lot of the BS usually comes like up in the front for people who work up in the front, like baggers, cashiers, customer service. But it's still just so overwhelming. And like for someone who's trying to better themselves, like go to pharmacy school and stuff like that, I just hate that it's like what's going on, you know? I'm disappointed, and I don't feel like happy all the time, and I want to feel happy going to work because I'm a happy person. Like there's some people who can have the best job ever and they're gonna be like, it's still work, I still hate it. I like to work, so for me to be like, like, you know, because of the way I'm being treated, I think that, you know, I definitely need to make a decision. And it's so frustrating because it's like I don't know what decision to make. So I guess part of me wanted to also do this video to kind of like open up about that, because that's been weighing on me for a while now. And it's like, it just sucks because I'm not the only one, but I'm usually like the only one who ever says anything. People are always so scared to freaking voice what they feel or voice their opinion, and then here comes me and I voice it, and like in the back of my head I'm like, I'm not the only one that feels like that. But to the managers, if no one else says anything, they think that I'm the only one feeling like that. And so like it just doesn't make my point any more valid if no one else says anything. And so it just sucks because like I've said it a million times. We all work together. We're all doing the same thing, going through the same stuff, especially like in these specialty departments. If there's like one mistake, it's like we all made a mistake, because we're not going to point fingers here. And so it just sucks that like not everyone views it like that. And that's really like, it's just so disappointing. So it's been weighing on me, and you know, I got school coming up. I got to change my availability. I don't know how my manager's gonna feel about that. And like obviously if you have a cool manager, like these problems might not be the same, but I don't think my manager is like too happy right now. So yeah, so just thought I would share that with y'all. Oh my gosh, I literally have work in a little bit. Where did I put that little brush? I had like a little specialty brush and I like lost that. But at least today I don't work with the my usual manager. I work with a different manager. It's called a floater. So it's like a pharmacist from like a different store. And like I said, I'm gonna just try to stay positive, because that's all I can do right now until I figure out what my next move is. And I don't know what my next move is. I just don't know. But anyways, I'm gonna check on the time, because I probably gotta like start wrapping this up here. I've been talking for a fat minute, and like I just need to finish up here, and then yeah, I'll finish up here and then hopefully talk to you guys for a quick second before I get into my shift. But I really do want to thank you guys for like always listening and just supporting me on this journey, because sometimes I truthfully just feel like alone. I feel sad, you know, like I'm human too, and so I go through the same emotions a lot of us go through. It's just, you know, some people think that, I don't know, It's like, the fuck am I doing? I am so upset right now. All right, I don't even care. My makeup's like not coming out how I wanted it to come out. Yay. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I just finished getting ready. This is just my look, and I just like literally pinned my hair back, or like picked it up kind of. I don't know, like I just kind of like clipped it up just so it's out of my face. I didn't want to put it up though because it's like still kind of wet, so I just like pinned it. But yeah, that's about it guys. Thanks for tuning into my video. Don't forget guys, like your emotional health is just so freaking important. You guys have no idea. And so like that's kind of the purpose of today's video, was to really just like talk to you guys about that and let you guys know that there are gonna be like tests, you know, like where people just like test your patience, test how strong you are, and you just gotta push through. Remember, these are not all your friends, they're not all your best interests, and like trust me, like I've learned my lesson 1,001 times, and that's why I'm here to tell you guys, you know, like just tell you guys what it is. Sorry for the mess behind me. I need to pick that up too. And yeah, so I get it. I've been stressed. I feel stressed, and so I can understand a lot of you guys, but we're strong. We're gonna get through it. I know you guys are, and I am so proud of each and every one of you. In case no one has told you, I know how important those words are, and you know, in relevance to everything I said about me, like I know I'll also get through it. I think I've gotten really strong throughout the years, and so when I first started my YouTube journey, I was very weak, and so like I feel like this has also shaped me into a better person. But yeah, that's about it. I'm just gonna finish this video. I'm gonna go like put on my shoes and stuff, and like maybe a little bit of jewelry, like some rings or something. Nothing crazy because I gotta be like filling medication. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.